The Leadership Code Act of 2002 requires that all public officials declare their wealth before the Inspector General of Government. However, this has on several occasions been abused, with some under-declaring their wealth and others hiding it in the names of their relatives and friends. Now, the government says this is about to end as plans are underway to set up a digital system to trace all the wealth and assets of all public leaders.
NIRA is going to get information about everybody, so that if you put your ID in any machine, it will give you information about you, including how many children you have. Even if you registered property in the names of your wife, we shall know what your wife has, and we shall also know what wealth that relative of yours has, and then we try to connect if that wealth is not attached to you.
Currently, access to information about wealth of public officials remains a secret and a preserve of Inspectorate of Government.
No, it's not public information, obviously. It is for the consumption of government. Because even the IGG cannot disclose what properties are declared, not at all.
If the spirit of the law of declaration of wealth is to increase public accountability, then there is no reason why people then declare wealth and it is still a secret. So the law needs to be amended such that the declarations are made, but they are also made public.
The Minister of State for ICT, Kabbyanga, was speaking during a dialogue of journalists organized by Twaweza on the right to access to information ahead of the celebration to mark the International Day of the Access to Information on the 28th September.
The attitude of most of the government officials is they look at this as protected information. Then the attitude of the public and even some journalists is that they do not know that they have a right to ask for this information.
Susan Ogwang from the African Freedom of Information Center accused institutions of government before the minister for violating the Access to Information Act by refusing to disclose public information.
We have also requested for information from some institutions, and they're asking for millions of shillings. And even ask yourself, why is this the case? And this has been, by the way, for us, the story with National Medical Stores, Honorable Minister. It has been a story with UNEB that every time we request for information, they will send us an invoice, actually. They don't send a letter saying, dear African Freedom of Information Center, based on this information. They send an invoice. That is what UNEB did. So we even fail to understand what is the invoice for, what information exactly are they talking about.
We are the enforcers of this. I think we are going to cross-check. And if they are not doing it, then we are going to write to all ministries, to the Prime Minister, to compel them to report.
The Act provides that public officials should provide information deemed to be in public interest within 21 days of its request. The journalists were tasked to be champions in educating the public about their right to accessing information from the public offices at zero cost. However, the minister said information about national security is still a preserve of the state.
Why do you want to know how many guns, how many guns are there to protect VIPs?
A survey conducted by Twaweza reveals that NTV Uganda is the most trusted TV station by the public. JJINGO FRANCIS, NTV.